main fire building. That's where it had originated. The occupied building at number 45 Summit Street also was damaged to the roof, but because of the aggressive firefighting operations, damage was minimal, and the tenants, I'm pretty sure, are back inside there now. A passerby called in the fire and sat in front of the homes, blowing the horn, waking up the sleeping occupants inside. Deputy Fire Chief Dave Martin, and you can see him in this picture with the white helmet. He was the incident commander, and Battalion 2 Chief Dan French. They were the commanding officers, and they did a great job.
Nick grew up in the house.
Huh?
Nick grew up in the house.
Okay, I was just informed that Nick Kasha, who is here in studio with us tonight, grew up in that house. Wow. Did you know that was your house, Nick? No, wow.
I did.
Which one, 45? 43. Okay, it's vacant now. Okay, well, I know you told me you grew up in Brooklyn. Oh, that's proof. Well, that's interesting. Okay, everything comes back to us, Nick, you and I. Safety, safety, safety. See, all the years you lived there, Nick, nothing happened. You're out of there and the house burns to the ground. The safety practices that we teach paid off. Okay, engine companies 11, 4, 8, ladder companies 1 and 3, the rescue were first dispatched. Smoke was visible from Baldwin Street. Engine Company 2 was also dispatched. Engine Company 7 was sent as the RIT team. And on a future show, I'll explain what the RIT team is, or maybe I'll have one of the officers from the fire department come in and explain the operations of the RIT team. It's very important and a very vital service to the members of the department operating at a major fire. Engine Company 6 was relocated to Engine Company 2 for coverage. I'm a little surprised about that. Engine 6 from Willow Street is closer than Engine 7 from Walnut Street. I don't know why 6's wasn't dispatched instead of 7's. But, you know, the irony of this whole thing, you know, we just lost Engine 10 in July. And years back, Engine 3, the Brooklyn firehouse, that was closed. So years ago, back, Nick, when you lived there years ago, you would have got Engine 3, Engine 11, and Engine 10 initially on the box. Well, right now, 2 of the 3 first 2 companies, when you were growing up there, are no longer fire companies in the city of Waterbury. They have been eliminated. From 11 companies, we're down to 8. So, good thing you got out when you had the protection, because you knew now that you wouldn't be protected, and see what happened. The damn place burned down. Okay, Tower Ladder 2 is the only ladder company left in service, and they were dispatched to a water leak, leaving no ladder companies in service. And they had to be pulled out to respond to an automatic alarm. I think it would have been a better call to send an engine company to the water leak. You know, engines can do the same thing. They do dispatch truck companies, but when you only have 1 truck left, they should have sent an engine. And that just left us with, after they had this automatic alarm, it just left us with only 1 engine company protecting the entire city. The next structure fire was early Saturday morning. It's at 51 Matson Street, which is off of the lower Austin Road section out in the East End. Engine companies 5, 2, 4, ladder company 3 and 1, the rescue, and battalion 2 was dispatched. Car 5, the deputy fire chief, also responded, knowing that it was a working fire. With ladder company 1 now on Highland Avenue, I don't know why the tower ladder 2 was instead of ladder company 1. They would have been coming out of Northside. Would have been a lot closer for them to respond than coming from Highland Avenue. And also, as I have been calling for a long, long time, we should send either ladder 1 and 3 and the tower ladder on all structure calls. This way here it gives us both types of aerial devices, the straight stick and the aerial ladder with the bucket. Someday, hopefully this administration will listen to me and do things right. Okay, I want to congratulate my good friend, Lieutenant Paul R. Finn of Engine Company 8 of the Boston Fire Department. Paul turned 65 on March 23rd. A member can finish out the month of his 65th birthday, so his last tour of duty will be the day shift on Tuesday, March 30th. Many happy retirement years to you, Paul. Boston firemen generally put in as many years as possible, and a lot of them retire at the age of 65. Paul started out at Ladder Company 20, then was transferred to the famous Engine Company 21 in the Dorchester section of Boston. There he was promoted to lieutenant, and he was assigned to the busy Engine Company 33 downtown. It's across from the Prudential Insurance Tower. Very busy area down there, one of the busiest companies in the city. He then transferred to Engine Company 8 uptown by the waterfront. What a career he had. Okay, now I have something that's disturbing me, what's going on in this corrupt city of Waterbury. There was an 11-year veteran of the Waterbury Fire Department who was deployed to Afghanistan, and the city will not make up the difference between his military pay of $27,500 and the $65,000 that he generally earns as a fireman here in the city of Waterbury. There are only 3 city employees deployed in the military. One is a firefighter, one is a police officer, and another one is from the Public Works. Other firefighters were paid, and Mike Maglione, the fire chief, says it was a mistake that they were paid and that he had it authorized, and it wasn't picked up. Well, I think that was one of the good mistakes that Mike made, because they all should be paid. And now this firefighter, Bill Dockiel, is denied the pay. But remember, Waterbury always hires the best and the brightest, and all these guys are out-of-towners. Mike Jarger has taken a hardline stance against the makeup and the difference of pay. He says we can't afford it. How much money has he and his administration wasted in the past 8.5 years? Yet he can't pay a fireman, a policeman, and a Public Works employee who are serving our country in the military. And he wants to be governor. Maybe. I'll let the entire state know of his stance on this. And state employees are given the difference in pay. And, here he is serving the country and serving his city. Public safety is his goal in life. And,